It's game day for the Calgary Stampeders, the Stamps, and the Montreal Alouettes. The Stamps on a 4-game winning streak. However, Dave Rowe, for whatever reason, they have issues in Montreal. They've only won once in the last 5 meetings there. I don't know if it's Crescent Street. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, they have troubles in Montreal.
These guys are professionals. I don't think the Crescent Street thing is the big problem. Part of the problem is just the body clock. I mean, their body clocks right now are telling them it's lunchtime. These are a bunch of guys that are used to playing games at 7 o'clock at night. And the one win they had was the last time they were in Montreal last year, back in the Johnny Manziel era. And it was a win. It was an ugly win, but a win nonetheless. And this is an important one for them, Jock, just because when you look at the way the schedule breaks down, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg, BC. This is the table setter, I think, for a push to first place.
It is going to be an unbelievable finish here in the Canadian Football League. We are in the stretch drive. You know, the Calgary Stampeders lose some more players to key injuries, but they get Reggie Begelton back. They get Richard Sindani back, so hopefully that'll help the offense.
Hopefully, and a big problem on the defense as well with Corey Greenwood going to the 6-game injured list. He's suffering from recurring stingers, and they just can't seem to figure out exactly what's causing them. So as a precaution, he's out. Marcus Ball, veteran out of Toronto, was signed this week. He's not available. Couldn't get him up to speed. So it's going to be up to Winton McManus and Nate Hawley to really carry the load there.
You know, I don't like to make a lot of predictions, but I'll make this prediction. If the Stampeders give up 550 yards of offense like they did in Calgary when Montreal was here with the pregame brawl, they're going to lose this game again. But I don't think this defense is going to have a stinker like they did in Calgary.
No, the defense was that was one of their worst performances of the year. They just couldn't tackle anybody. They couldn't stop anybody. Montreal able to mount the late comeback. Defense unable to make a stand in overtime. Cost them the game. I think there's going to be a lot of pride at stake for that defensive unit today.
Stampeders, Montreal. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff. Our Truman Insurance pregame show on the air on Global News Radio 770 CHQR at 12:30.
Come see us at Cowboys Casino.